I make a lot of music here. And sometimes I go and play music in the wine cellar. Apparently it's good for the wine.
The proof of the pudding's in the tasting, and the taste of this wine was exceptional.
When we're in Italy, it's kind of natural. The food is seasonal, and it goes with the wine.
We're in the middle of Tuscany, about 40 minutes south of Florence on the way to Siena. And this is my home, Trudy.
Sting and I have had a long-standing relationship with Tuscany.
I like the food, I like the people. Fashion is here, design is here, but they also have this great historic culture, which involves food, which involves wine, involves music.
And there was sort of synchronistic timing, really, in that Sting's on tour. We're launching our wines, Sister Moon, and so we thought, you know, let's have a party, let's have pairings.
So my approach to this evening was natural Italian cuisine. And the Tuscan food experience, it's basically the ribollita, the polenta, the beefsteak Florentine, the bruschetta. Everything is synonymous with the land and the wine.
Morning, Joey.
Morning, Trudy. How are you?
It's been a very long time, nigh on 20 years, that Joe has been part of our lives. We sort of like have shorthand with the way that we talk about food. So tell me, walk me through the menu for tonight.
Okay, so I'm going to have, I'm going to start out with the pizza downstairs. I chose for the main course a rabbit dish and a pigeon dish and a beefsteak, which is the beefsteak Florentine. And Sting and Trudy's new wine, Sister Moon, it's a third Merlot, a third Cabernet Sauvignon, and a third Sangiovese. And that's what makes it super Tuscan. It'll be a perfect blend with this meal. I have some of your wine here, actually. The Sister Moon.
Sister Moon is one of my songs. I think I wrote it in the mid-'80s. And the method of farming we're using is called biodynamic farming. And biodynamic farming is a strange sort of mixture of science and voodoo, where you plant by the phases of the moon.
For me, you know, the whole organic movement, the biodynamic movement, can only be the proof of the pudding's in the tasting, and the taste of this wine was exceptional.
This wine should reflect the magic that this property has. I think it will, touch wood.
Music.
I'm a little loud in my ear. I make a lot of music here. I've made, I think, four albums here. I've written a lot of songs here. I have a studio across the courtyard there, and the top floor is music, and then the bottom floor is the wine. So I think the music seeps down through the stories. And sometimes I'll go and play music in the wine cellar. Apparently it's good for the wine. As long as you sing in tune, it's fine.
He manages always to be a student of music. He doesn't know it all. He's always asking questions of it.
Okay, can we start?
Sorry.
Any objections?
Just a castaway, an island lost at sea. Oh, another lonely day with no one here but me. Oh.
My idea of heaven is that we'll pass on one day and we'll arrive and there'll be a groaning board with most delicious wines and food and indeed music. And there will be an eternity feasting and drinking in great company and laughing. That's my idea of heaven, and I'm lucky enough to have heaven on earth.